So, Josh Windass spoke about Burnley's record yesterday and how it's on them. And also, Cissoko ready to start from the off? Maybe. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing us in front of people's faces and subscribing. Let me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. Live stream tonight at 6 PM. We're doing the roundup and then we'll just have the game sort of review for tonight. But yes, Sheffield Wednesday's Josh Windass was speaking to media yesterday and he was kind of really saying it's not, the free hits don't zip when football sides are 3 points from playoffs. But at the same time, it's one of those ones where we could easily do it. It's on them to entertain. And you got to remember, looking at their records and stuff, they get a lot of 1-0s or 0-0s. And it's a really impressive defensive record. He goes on to say it's an unbelievable defensive record. I don't think I've seen anything like it in a long time. Maybe Mourinho, Chelsea, when they barely conceded any goals. Every time I check, the results are either 0-0, 1-0. It's amazing how it's testament to their manager, goalkeeper, and defence. They're well organised and that's very clear. It's crazy that you can go into a championship game, people asking if you're going to be able to score, but that's how well they're defending. We are the team who do score a lot of goals. If anyone can go, it'll be us. And he said he doesn't know too much about their attacking line, why they don't get much, but we are like the 4th highest goal scorers. And the thing is, if you're normally the 4th highest goal scorers, you need the back line to be strong. And then you're really up there. And that's our issue this season. Our back line is not strong enough to have that record of 4th highest goal scorers. And the thing is, we haven't done well against a lot of the top 4 teams. We just haven't. It's been a record that has been really poor by us. It's like what Danny said. He said, we weren't bad against Leeds. We were okay. But it's that whole thing where you've got to try and keep things going. And the thing is with this, you have to make sure you can have a good defensive record if you're scoring a lot. But the problem we're not doing. So Danny went on to talk about Cissoko. So Cissoko is one of those ones where you look at and you think he's already in the little bit of, I think he played about 15 minutes that he played. He's already contributed, nearly winning 2 penalties. He got that personality and that style that runs at a player and makes them foul him. And it's something we haven't had. And it's interesting how people are saying, is he going to start yet? When's he ready? And it's the same thing with Raihu Hatsu. We've got the same thing there where we're all wondering when he's going to start. Can we see what he can do and how he's going to play? And we've seen bits from clips online that he could fit in really well. Danny said he's getting closer and closer. I'm really happy with his step up, his game understanding, football intelligence, and how he presses. His intensity is well done, really good. It's good to see this. Sometimes with the wingers and the offensive play, they need time to adapt, but this is really sharp, and I like this. In one-on-one moments, he's there. Now is the balance in the game is what we need. How we start game, but of course he's closer and closer. And with the whole thing of Masaba not being available, it gives him a really good chance of taking a claim to the spot and going, this is mine. I'm going to play in this position. We're going to do this and get going. And the thing is, one of the things that Danny said, in one position we're overstacked with, in terms of Olaf position, we've got way too many on that side, in the sense that who can play bits and pieces of that role or naturally that side. So he's having to bide his time. But the thing is, if we can start Cissoko tonight from the get-go, that would be fantastic, because it would mean we are going to start with a very attacking thing instead of having to change it up at half-time like we have done. I don't mind Danny changing it up and making the subs at half-time if he makes us defensively solid in the first bit, but I'd like us to score a goal when we're on top. And that's the thing we don't do. When we're on top and playing well, we don't get that ball in the back of the net. And tonight it's going to be a real big act, considering how good their defensive record is. I think I saw yesterday on Twitter and heard it on Football Heaven that Rob Sutton said, imagine if EK Ugbo is the one that breaks their goal record, their defensive record, and he gets his first goal. His first goal is against the defensive solid team of the season. That would be so interesting and such a thing to write home about, that the player who hasn't scored any goals, who's got a lot of stick, gets it. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, Wednesday can do well and get all 3 points tonight, but it's going to be a very tough away game.